Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm going to be continuing on from last week's video, opening Argus, with the next unlock here in the second week. So if you haven't done that yet, if you haven't gone to Argus and unlocked that yet, go ahead and go back to watch my other video if you need any explanations. Otherwise, we're picking up here, second week. Turlin's going to have some quests for you aboard the ship here, the Vindicar, and he is going to have you go down eventually to Kraken Hovel, and down here you will see Magni Bronzebeard. If you've done any of the lore quest lines, you've seen him before already. This X-Pack. Magni got turned to stone when he was reading something from Ulduar. He's been encased in crystal ever since, and he randomly just started moving one day and walked out of Ironforge and went to Ulduar basically, and now he's basically like a demigod type thing. He's like one with Azeroth, I guess you could say, kind of like an aspect or something in a way. So he'll go in there, he'll talk to you. You just go ahead and click on the item there, put your hand on it, and then you have a cinematic.
He needs us to see something.
That is the Fallen Titan, Agrimar. He is called Argus the Unmaker, I believe, in the raid. His final boss. Alright, so then you just turn this back into Magni. And he's going to have you go back upon the Vindicar and talk to Turlin again. So we'll go back to the teleportation pad. There we are. Going to the teleportation pad here on top of the stairs. And Turlin will be there.
Crystal.
Got your news. Now we're going to travel to Destiny Point. There's going to be some more role playing here. Okay, so you can see the location on the map. Still the closest place to go is that Crocool Hovel. Call it Crocoon before. Crocool Hovel. So we'll go ahead and go back down there. And from there we're just going to head north on the road. Pretty simple to find. Get a little closer there. Alright, so when you get here, you'll go past that little barrier thing, and there'll be a pillar you can click on, and that's going to put a beacon up there. Now, there's going to be a little bit of time lapse here, because Turlin's finally going to come out with Illyria through the beacon, and they're going to go stand in their spots, and that's why there'll be nothing at the question mark right away. You can see the question mark now. Took me a second to find it myself. Alright, so now there's going to be 3 quests here that you can pick up. There's one at Illidan, and there's one back there that I missed that you'll see me go back and pick up. I somehow didn't see it from Valen. So make sure you grab that one. And these are real simple quests. It's very similar to day 1, the kinds of things that you're going to be doing here. Again, if your PvP server, it could be a little crazy. Now you have to kill 12 demons or just forces. Doesn't matter if they're demons, I guess. I think everything is. So you just have to kill 12 of them. I'm just showing you killing 2 right now. Alright, the other thing you're going to do these glowing bodies on the ground. You need to use the item that Prophet Valen gave you. So you don't just click on it, it's old school. You have to actually use the item. Kind of a throwback to BC, really, in my opinion. It's very similar to the road quests in Hellfire. I want to show you this here because if there's 2 bodies that near each other, you can kind of do them both at the same time. Inside the building will be one of the items you have to pick up. You have to pick up 3 items for one of the quests, Scars of the Past. So there's one in there. You also have to kill one of the bigger guys. They'll just be randomly around. They'll be more prevalent depending on how many people are there. There's another item that you have to pick up down here. This is kind of, you can kind of see on the mini map, where it's at. You know, it's kind of middle back of the zone. The first item is actually right when you come down to the right. It's actually the last item that I got, but it's right where you get the quests. So turn that in at Illidan. I was getting ganked by Horde a lot here, so I had to really work to try to make this video watchable. I had to cut all that out on a very Horde populated server, but not for long. We'll be transferring soon. I'll do a video about that too. Alright, so you're going to get 3 more quests. Illidan has one again for you. And just real easy stuff again. So, in the middle of the, bottom middle of this area, you'll see there's just a lady in here you have to kill. I kind of take some frustration on the Horde because there's only a couple in here. So, it might look like I'm being a jerk, but I'm really not. I'm kind of just getting some retribution, especially that warrior. The warrior was in the group of Horde that were killing me prior to this, so in my opinion, he got what he deserved. Kind of put that in there just for my own personal satisfaction. Alright, so you just need to go to these beacons, and you're going to click on the little pillar thing in front of them, not the beacon itself. Then you need to get a perfect or immaculate core, what's it called? Yeah, immaculate Falcor. So killing any of those little fire elementals, or even the bigger ones, can drop the immaculate Falcor. I only had to kill probably like 3 groups and it dropped. The other mini boss, quest boss you have to kill is over here, in like the very back area. A lot of ads there. Alright, so now I'm just going to get the last 2 pillars here. Kill some more of those. Turn the quests in. Illidan, Illyria, and Ramuh. Now Turlin's going to give you a quest. This quest is pretty cool. We're actually going to fly in here. There is a world quest, so you will have seen these before if you've done the world quest with one of these war machine things. So once you get here, you'll have 3 buttons and a heal button. So the first button just shoots a ball of light that hurts stuff. 2 is like a cone attack in front of you, and 3 is like a heroic leap that lands on and does damage. You'll also have to click on the little things that you have to destroy as well. You can click on them even though you're in a robot, so that's kind of nice. You have to get really close though. And then your final button on your little button bar there is just a heal button if you do get hurt. So once you do the objective, you'll just get a quest pop up that it completed. You don't go turn it in. And then what I did here is I healed, but then I just kind of tried to jump past these guys. I think I pulled them, but it didn't matter. Just used my relief and got past them. You can probably just skip over them too. And then the boss you need to kill will be back here. Again, it's super easy, especially if there's more than one of you. It doesn't really do anything. Just kill him real quick. It's going to teleport you back to Turlin, where you pick up the quest. I was really confused by this at first, because I thought maybe I died, or my robot died. What I did is I took the robot back. Now, you don't need the robot to do this, but this is obviously much faster. So I do recommend, as long as they don't change this, just to take the robot back. Now, again, I was confused. I thought maybe I had to go kill the boss again. But then I noticed Turlin was there. So if you go stand by Turlin, and then just exit out of your mech, it'll take you to another cutscene. I don't know, this isn't very accurate portrayal. I would not be standing there trying to fight this thing if it was me playing. But you go, Bam, here. Sucker. Alright, so now we're back on the ship. And you can grab a quest there from Ramuh. Complete. Another quest there. And now we get to go to the new zone. So you need to click on the ship and the new little island area here. Turn in the quests. And now we're going to be going Prophet Valen for a little while. You need to talk to Ramuh to get to the bottom. That was something, again, that kind of threw me off. So Valen's there, so now you need to talk to Valen. You need to click on him.
Talga is turned against us.
This is the guy that you is like all transformed in the hollow that called him a traitor until Turlin vouched for you. Maybe he didn't keep his family safe, I'm not sure. There's Kill Jaden before he got giant. Alright, so now that you're done with that, there's the portal that gets you back to the ship if you need to get back to the ship. But Valen's going to start walking, and you just kind of follow him down to the next area. This part's really simple. You're just going to have a few more quests again. It's kind of the same stuff over and over again, unfortunately. Okay, so then you can turn it in. Then you have to click on them again and grab the next two quests. These two quests, one's just to kill like the quest boss. The other one, you just need to kill the ads around here, and they can drop these like pylon cores or something like that they're called. And when you loot these pylon cores, you can go click on the pylons. There's 3 of them around the outside of the purple thing. So you go ahead and click on them. You need 3 cores, obviously, and then you get all 3 pylons up, and that part of the quest will be done. And then you just need to kill the quest boss, who kind of spawns in the back here. Real easy, of course. Not a lead or anything. Then you do need to loot the body. I almost forgot to loot the body, so you go turn those in, grab the next part here, and then it's just going to go down to the left, activate that, go back up. Valen will be in the middle. Talk to him. Grab another quest. Now you just need to activate the beacon, so you need to click on the thing in the middle. Beacon is activated. Complete that quest. Now you can get back on the Vindicar easier. And then grab the next quest. There'll be an exclamation mark and a question mark. You want to go up to the question mark. When you get to it, you'll have 2 more quests there that you can grab. Okay. Accept. And what you're doing here is you're going to click on, I think it's 8 of these. Yep, 8 power conduits that are just scattered along. And then you also need to kill these little panthers. The panthers are going to drop the mana or whatever that you need, like the partially digested mana stuff that you need. So then you'll go turn those in, and now she's going to ask you to jostle the robot to kind of like wake it up. So you're just going to like push it, whatever, shake it. Alright, so then the robot will then turn in and give you the next 3 quests. He's going to give you some challenges, which are also end up being world quests as well, which is kind of cool. 2 of them are pretty cool, actually. So the first one, what we're going to do is you're going to see these lights. So it's simple once you figure it out, but there's a little riddle. But basically, you combine 2 colors to create another color. So it's the primary colors. So the first 2 I did just randomly. I did red and yellow. I didn't know what was going to happen. I wasn't sure yet. But then I noticed I get an orange thing, and it matches the orange thing straight ahead of me. So I go over to it. And it only took me a few seconds to realize, oh wait, I clicked on red and yellow, and those make orange. So it kind of dawned on me, I think, on my way back to the lights. So then I go yellow, blue. Yellow, blue, make green. There's the green one. Takes the force shield down. And then I just do blue, red. And I get purple. You see the purple correlated marks. You can open that one. And that's how you do the cunning challenge. The next challenge, easier the more people that are here. The next one you're going to see me do. You see those things, you have to talk to those and you challenge them to a duel, basically. So 2 of them were already active, so I just tagged them. I then went and challenged the 3rd person and made sure I tagged him as well. As you see, I'm getting the credit for defeating them. They are cross-faction taggable. Alright, so then here's the third and final challenge. You're going to go up to this robot. He's going to talk for a little while. You won't be able to get through the barrier right away.
Proceed until you reach the other side of this.
So this is all just about kind of knowing the pattern here. So I kind of already seen when I was talking to him what happens, and you're going to get a straight line that you can walk through. So as soon as that opens up, just go. As soon as there's a straight line, as long as you go. Look, I didn't use any run speed or anything. Now there's just going to be these lasers. They're easy to avoid, but here's a little low beam coming. I get hit by that. You can jump over that. I just didn't see it in time. I thought I already made it. Now he's going to say mind the stairs. There's going to be little balls coming down the stairs. It's kind of a theme here in Legion and dungeons and other things. So as soon as it passes, go ahead and go up. There'll be a little rest area where you can kind of wait for the next set of balls to come up. If you have a run speed, that's where I would use it, right here in the second stairway. Because you're going to see them spawn right as I'm getting to the top. So without any kind of run speed, they will spawn like right when you're getting to the top. And oh, you made it, wonderful. You're done. Go back to your robot here, turn these in. Then you're going to grab the next quest. You need to go see Archimonde. It's always about Archimonde. This is the third expansion where there's been Archimonde. It's crazy. Probably more. The third that I remember. So as I got there, they're already defeating him. So he is an elite. He's pretty simple. He's stunnable, slowable, and everything. So that's what makes him simple. He does cast some abilities that kind of hurt if you stand in him. It's right there. Just don't stand in anything. And then after he's defeated, a bunch of like particles or fragments will fly down and combine into the piece that you need. And it's just like another little pylon. It's all about pylons here. Alright, so we'll go back, turn that in. I'm getting a lot of artifact power doing this as well. So we're going to return to the Vindicator. Vindicator. Alright, so you can just use the beacon there. Alright, now you need to click on that thing right there. Right, just right where I jumped down at when I get to the Vindicator. And you're going to get a couple abilities there. Get them with 2 of your achievements, and that's about it for that. So the next part of this video is actually going to be for the invasion points. If you want to continue that, that's fine. If not, thanks for watching. Thumbs up and sub and all that. If you want to continue with the invasion points, which unlocked, I'm now going to explain the invasion points. So after you're done with all that, Illidan will have a quest. He'll tell you to go to an invasion point. As you can see, it's near one of our teleporting places. So I went there, ran to the invasion point. You just click on the little portal. It takes you right in. Now it's a scenario. Now this is faction based, so this is all alliance. Make them alliance. And if your horde is all horde. These things do kind of hurt. You'll see me die here, I believe, shortly. You're going to kill a wave of just weaker stuff. Then you're going to have to kill 5 more elite, stronger things. And this is as a group. And then the final thing you have to do is you have to kill an actual like boss that has like a, you know, more boss type abilities. Like, so this boss has like fire waves coming, and I think it has a few other abilities as well. But it was actually a really easy boss. Make sure you loot it, because it is kind of like a rare. You'll get back, and Illidan will say go to a like an advanced invasion point or a harder one. I'm showing you one more. This is just a regular invasion point. So if you get to this fire one, you kill again an easy wave. Once the second wave starts, these magma men will just start coming out of the lava one at a time. So there'll be 5 of them again, 5 leads, and those come out one at a time. While there'll still be other ads spawning while this is happening, I should point out. And then, final stage again, you'll have a little boss. This one kind of looks like the Conjurus or Mephistraw. Similar abilities. And again, kill it and loot it. Okay, so the final invasion point, you can see here. Now these invasion points, you go to the point on the map, click on the portal, the giant portal. Now what I didn't know about this invasion point is basically the new world bosses. So these have actual abilities. Again, it is faction based, so for me it's all alliance. If you're a horde, it'll be all horde. So these actually have abilities that you should probably follow. This drops 930 loot. This drops mythic TOS loot. So you can use bonus rolls. This is a way for non-raiders to get 930 gear, and not if you don't want to do high-end mythic keystones as well. So make sure you do the abilities and kind of have a general idea of what you're doing. And once you finish your harder invasion point, you can go back and turn that into Illidan as well. That's about it for the invasion points. I just wanted to add this in because again, it came in, but didn't really justify having its own video, in my opinion. So yeah, you can go ahead and watch the end of this, I guess. And as always, everyone have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thumbs up and sub as always. Also comment below, share the videos. Appreciate it so much. You can also check me out at Twitter at WowGamingInc. And at Twitch with the tag name KneecapKilla. So everyone have a good one and see you again soon.